let's get down to business. Give you one more night to get this. We've had a million nights just like this. So let's get down to business. Mama, please don't worry about me, 'cause I'm about to let my heart speak. My friends keep telling me to leave this. So let's get down to business.
Assalamualaikum, hi. My name is Imran Zikri bin Abdullah Zawawi. My metric number is 0C1745. Thank you for giving us the opportunity to present for this topic. Now, as we know, business is common to our life. In daily business, there is so many kind of business, which is long-lasting or short-lasting. And also there is different business aspect and activity are constantly changing in sale, trend, volume, marketing performance, warehouse operation, or inventory management change. In other hand, there is a business that can survive for a long time. We see the biggest player in our town. Example like KFC, McDonald, and many more. Now, let's see the best profitable business idea in this era, which is from export, import, automobile and automotive, e-commerce, or restaurant business. Now, we will see it together as we know. Okay.
Let's get down to business.
When it comes to the goods we all need to live, countries depend on one another. The United States cannot produce all the things Americans need, so it depends on imports from other countries. For example, South America is known for growing fruits and vegetables for countries around the world. The United States imports some of those fruits and vegetables so that we can eat fresh food all year round. Another example is technology. The United States doesn't have enough space for all the factories needed to make the computers and cell phones that we use every day. So a lot of our technology is imported from Asia. They have many factories there and they supply us with what we need. What about the United States helping other countries? When the United States sends its goods to other countries, that is called exporting. The United States is the world's largest automotive export. Not only do we manufacture a lot of cars, we also manufacture the parts for them. We also export airplanes and helicopters and even spacecraft. The top countries we trade with are Canada, Mexico, China, Japan, and Germany. We both export and import goods to and from these countries nearly every day.
Hello, today I am going to talk about import and export. The definition of export is defined as the sale of product and service in foreign country that are sourced or made in the other country. And import is referred to buying goods and service from foreign country, source and bringing them to home country. Importing is also known as global sourcing. For example, import is to introduce or bring goods from one country to other country. An example of import is introducing a friend from another country to deep fried Twinkies. An example of import is a shop owner bringing artwork back from Indonesia to sell at San Francisco. Next is export. Export is something that is shipped or brought to another country to be sold or to be traded. An example of export is rice being shipped from China to be sold at other country. All countries do import and export things to expanding their product market and make their economic growth strength and make the country more productive. Next, when the economy is strong, it will attract some investor from other nation to invest in the country. When the investor invests in the country, like build factory or company, it will open a working opportunity to the people and make unemployment rate become low, and the country will be more productive. There are a lot of type of import and export that country do, like import electrical things, transport things, food, fuel, raw material and many more to other country. Usually the import and export will use the cargo ship to transport the good to save the cost and takes time to arrive at various country port because of the bad weather and at the sea. Next is the advantage of import and export and the disadvantage of import and export. The advantage of import and export to the nation is they can acquire the product that does not produce in the country. Some country cannot produce some item because there is various problems such as different weather, land, material and geographic. Therefore, the international trade can make some country can get the item that they do not have in the country and they do not produce. An example, Japan does not have a liquid natural gas, so they have to establish the international trade between Malaysia so they can get the item. Next point is offer various choice to the user. Through the international trade, various items can be get from the imported item and give multiple choice to the user. For example, Malaysian people can choose various brand of a car either in the country or another country. The disadvantage of import and export is the detrimental developed country. International trade detrimental developed country that export the raw material instead of profitable advanced country that export the material that charge high price on the material. That's make the advanced country acquire a lot of import item that change the export item but same value. This will create the wealth difference with the developed country and advanced country. This is because when the demand of export item is decreased, the labor will face the work mobility problems because the experience that they do not observe entirely in the industry. In conclusion, import and export can change the economy of a country that will opening a job opportunity, attract more investors to invest in the country, that will make the country is well known.
Let's get down to business.
In the past, automobiles were merely a source of transportation, moving quickly and safely to the destination. That's mostly what we expected from automobiles. But passengers of the future are trying to do more with their automobiles. On their mobile devices, they look up maps or connect with other people. From their automobiles, they find all kinds of information and entertainment they used to get on their PCs. Even machine learning, once used mainly in data centers, is now available in automobiles. Automobiles of the future analyze the patterns of passengers to create optimal environments. And through this digital lifestyle, our lives will be enhanced. The types of work we did on separate mobile devices, PCs, and in data centers are now all done just as well in the high technology we know as the automobile. A multitude of smart device applications, all available in automobiles, was something we wouldn't have imagined before. And it is the memory performance in automobiles that's key to making all the software work as it should.
to speedily process the complicated algorithms used in automobile technology. Superior automotive memory is required. In today's IT industry, memory performance is quickly growing to meet the ever-increasing demands. The same goes for automotive memory. Samsung's competitive memory solutions for the mobile, PC, and server industry now elevate the automobile experience.
Did you know what is automotive and automobile? Automotive and automobile industry. All those companies and activities involved in the manufacture of motor vehicle, including most components such as engines and bodies, but excluding tires, batteries, and fuel. The industry principal products are passenger automobiles and light trucks, including pickups, vans, and sport utility vehicle. Commercial vehicle such as delivery trucks and large transport trucks, often called semis, though important to the industry are secondary. The design of modern automotive vehicle is discussed in the article Automobile, Trucks, Bus, and Motorcycle. Automotive and automobile engines are described in gasoline engine and diesel engine. Then, what is the importance of automotive and automobile in industry business? In Malaysia, the importance of the automotive and automobile industry is also evident from the substantial contribution to the government, bursary on direct and indirect tax. It is estimated a total of 13 billion ringgit. 4% of the total is for the government annual duty, excess which is 7 billion ringgit. 33% of sale tax which is 4 billion ringgit. 8% of important duty is 1 billion ringgit. And 5% of corporate tax estimated to be 0.6 billion ringgit. It surely will be the government interest to see automotive and automobile industry in Malaysia to grow further. Automotive and automobile industry is the key success factor on the economic growth by creating various kind of job in different industry. Due to its growth and backward relation with almost every segment of the economy, the automotive and automobile market has a strong and positive multiplier effect and progress of a nation. Since Malaysia government had invested in national car project to elevate the technologies and to spur the set of a huge network, industry and service to put Malaysia among the few developing countries that are capable of producing a wide range of vehicles. So, they are always the example of anything. I'm gonna give you two examples of automotive and automobile. The first example of automotive and automobile is own manufacturing of spare parts or accessories. Let's talk about requirement. Some initial capital investment is required depending upon the product range and project size. Also, a good technical knowledge about auto components. You also need a good production team to manufacture. And last but not least, a good marketing team to sell the products. The second example I'm going to share is offering custom designing service to a car and a bike. Let's talk about the requirement. You have to good in knowledge about designing fundamentals, the investment of time, and a very good staff because this job need a good of detailed person.
Let's get down to business.
E-commerce is quite simply the purchases of goods and or services via the internet. To date, over 40% of all internet users have made an online purchase, spending almost $1.5 trillion a year. E-commerce is split into 4 categories. Business to consumer, B2C, is what most people think of when they hear e-commerce. Remember when you bought that new t-shirt or that book from Amazon? That was you participating in B2C e-commerce. Consumer to consumer, C2C, is when goods are sold between consumers through internet marketplaces or online classified ads. eBay and Gumtree are prime examples. Consumer to business, C2B, involves you as a consumer providing a product or service to an organisation. For example, a blogger may review a certain product for a business and be paid in goods or direct payment. Business to business, B2B, where business is conducted between 2 companies. A good example of this market is us. P-Soup Digital offers a range of services and sells these services to other businesses.
Electronic commerce or e-commerce is a business model that lets firms and individuals buy and sell things over the internet. E-commerce operates in all 4 of the following major market segments, which is business to business, business to consumer, consumer to consumer, consumer to business. From startups to small businesses right through to huge brands, there are a huge number of companies that can benefit from their own e-commerce website, where they can sell their own products or services. In today's competitive and convenient focused society, no longer do consumers want to venture to the high street in order to buy items. Instead, consumers want to shop from their own homes, making e-commerce a flexible solution for both businesses and buyers. Malaysia is an attractive market for e-commerce in Southeast Asia due to its dynamic economy and developed infrastructure for digital technologies. Malaysia has 25.84 million active internet users, 80% of the population, and the population has extremely high rates of mobile phone penetration. Of the 32.25 million Malaysians, 35 million are social media users, 40.24 million mobile subscriptions, and 24 use social media on their mobile device. One of the reasons I describe e-commerce is because it's very popular nowadays and it's more convenient. With increased case COVID-19, and the government has decided to implement the Movement Control Order MCO for a period of 14 days again. It gets really hard during pandemic COVID-19 situation for people to reach out to their favorite stores just to find their favorite products when they can buy it by just a tap of their fingers. Ease of use, time efficiency, and easy payment are some of the few major reasons why e-commerce has taken over today's retail world. Customers can shop as and when they like, from where they want, but in the comfort of their own bed. E-commerce makes purchasing faster and easier without the hassle of crowds, traffic, and awkward social interactions. Customers can compare offerings online and read up a review to see how the product or service fared in the review of like-minded individuals to determine which offer has the best value, all without having to go from one shop to other shop. With online shopping, customers do not need to travel long distance to make a purchase. This saves time, energy, money, and also can reduce the number of cases of infectious disease caused by coronavirus, as e-commerce allows people to visit the same store virtually with just a few mouse clicks. The ability to find the desired product or service, order it, and use it at a time and in the form convenient to the customer at a single touch or click has transformed buying behavior, encouraging instant gratification and thus boosting e-commerce transaction. Among the most popular e-commerce websites visited by Malaysians are Lazada.com.my, Shopee.com.my, Zalora.com.my, mudah.com, lelong.com.my, tabao.com.my, alibaba.com.my, Fashion Valet, and many more. Okay, next speech will be presented by Farhana Jiha.
Let's get down to business.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Nofara Najiha binti Samsudin, my number matric 059118. So today I want to talk about the most popular business in Malaysia is a food restaurant, where we can see the various type of restaurant that we can choose to enjoy your favorite food. Here some we know restaurant in Malaysia that you can enjoy the dishes like restaurant Sop Tulang Janda, restaurant Cheese Banjir, Satay Zainal Ismail, Ikan Bakar. You can see all other in a restaurant in Malaysia. So where this restaurant is the most popular when many customers will enjoy the dish of satisfy the customer tasting when the dish provided by the restaurant. So Malaysia is not only famous for its various riches, but also known for the influence of food place that are quite impossible to explore. It is too much. So okay, what is interesting that as Malaysia, you don't have to spend house or spend money to fly far to another country to enjoy the Michelin meal, because because in Malaysia there are also unlimited options only on local cuisine. And next, the most popular restaurant customer have Mukhlies.A seafood restaurant. Why Mukhlies.A seafood restaurant? Because food is a more to type cuisine where there is a type of tom yum menu, tofu, sangkong, and black pepper meat, and all other. So those is interested in Thai cuisine can go to this restaurant. So second place is Cheese Banjir. This cuisine is a more to modern cuisine where most teenagers interested in this dish. The menu available in this restaurant is a burger, spaghetti, chicken chop, meatball, pizza, and all other. The restaurant Cheese Banjir have the size of the food. They serve it in a larger size. This attracts many customers. The restaurant Cheese Banjir is also the best choice if you want to spend time with family, friend, girlfriend, boyfriend. Why must choose cuisine is Malaysia? Because the cuisine in Malaysia has a unique taste and the ingredients also in cooking more to the natural ingredients which can be found in the the delicious food available in Malaysia is a very much and is in every stations Pulau Pinang, Johor, Kedah, Terengganu and other. So the people of Malaysia also not strangers to the various type of food available it is country because Malaysia also like to enjoy food.
Let's get down to business.
It's me. I'm 20 years old. My metric number is 061667. The conclusion is, in our business, we need to look and prioritize all aspects, especially the aspect of calculating the profit and losses of our business. The promotional aspect is also important in the process of branding and production of the company product. Nowadays, there are also various alternatives in helping traders or businessmen that want to start their business like e-commerce and others. Most business now start small and grow with the help of partners and the government. Business are also not only focused on one but open, like business related about automotive, electronics, electronic business, import and export and more. Finally, if you want to start a business, just start from a small business, and inshallah it will be bigger and big in the future. Thank you.
Dreams we had don't ever fall away. We can't leave them if we stay the same. And I can't do this for another day. So let's get down to business. Let's get down to business. Give you one more night to get this. We've had a million nights just like this. So let's get down to business.